What's up YouTube? Welcome back channel, hope you're having a wicked day. In this video, guess what, we're checking out some more Powerchair football. This time we've got Nottinghamshire versus Aspire. This happened obviously in the Premiership weekend, so I thought we'd check out because again there's another high scoring game, so I thought we'd check out anyway. So if you're enjoying this content, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But that's enough talking anyway, let's get straight into the action and let's see what happens. Let's check it out, man. Alright, so before I press play, we just quickly go through the team for Nottinghamshire. We've got Matthew here in goal. We've got Leighton in the middle. We've got Sam Langley here. And we've also got Kieran on the wing here. And for Aspire, obviously we've got Tom Kelly. We've got Brad Bates on the wing. John Balding in the middle. And we've got Rosie Dack playing here as well. So yeah, that's the lineup. Anyway, let's just press play. Let's get straight into it. Oh, sorry, let me take the sound off. We don't know screeching tires. But anyway, it's a goal kick. And go straight in for the middle player. Brad's trying to take him on. They're both dribbling it, take it down the line. The middle player flicks it out, but gives it straight to John. And Matthew there just clears it. John straight to Brad. Brad tries to get across to Rosie. Rosie has a shot, but not quite there. Comes back to John. Back to Brad. Gives it to Rosie. Rosie tries to get back to her. Oof, and that deflection could have went anywhere. But lucky for for Nottingham, sorry. It didn't go in the goal. But anyway, it's a corner. See. You can see here, Sam here is hitting John. If I take that back, watch here, they're having a bump and stuff, you can see that there. Just trying to put off John. Oh, and that's a goal. Okay, let's take that back. What happened there? So I think the keeper here, and it's Matthew in goal. That's Leighton in the middle. I think Matthew just cuts off the line for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why Matthew tries to come out, and it's a good little finish, I'll give him that. But I just think that is a soft goal. Like, you'd be disappointed if you conceded something like that. Christian there put a shot, and I think the keeper thinks he's going across and just slots it in. It's a good goal from Aspire's point of view, but I think from Nottinghamshire, I think they could be a bit disappointed with that one. Especially being so early in the game. Obviously something like that's not really what you want, but you know, it happens, innit? It is what it is. Can Nottinghamshire pull it back? Let's see. Leighton there, goes to Cotte, gets to Rosie. Rosie and John doing a 1-2, back to John. Look at that. I'm going to take that back for a second. See what John does here there? Watch, as Rosie gets it back to her, John can see Kieran's on him. So what does he do? Look, he goes to the ball and backs out. Gives himself space. Goes for the full hit. And it makes his way to Brad. Brad gets it back to John. John front bumps it to Rosie. Rosie doesn't quite hit it. But the ref's given a 2-on-1. And you can see the speed that Aspire are playing at. Just quick, fast passes. 1-2s, the front bumpers, they're utilising everything. John gets it to Brad. Brad lets it go for full hit. Not enough accuracy on it. Sam just mishits the ball. Rosie gets it back to John. And Brad has a decent little shot, but doesn't quite do anything. I think the ref gave a foul, because I think Rosie was played some contact with Sam Langley there, I think. Either way, what can Nottingham do here? It's a decent little kick, but it comes straight to John. John with the full hit. Tries to get to Brad. Brad front bumps it. Doesn't get the power on it. But John there dominating. Look at this football here. Gets it to Brad. Brad waiting for the ball there, I think. Brad needs to go to this, I think, front bumper. Because when John passes it to Brad, the ball's not got a lot of pace. So I think Brad needs to front bumper that. But either way, it doesn't matter because it's a 2-on-1. You can see John's pulling all the strings, man. John Balding doing what John Balding does, to be honest. And that's a good hit. And the pea shooter goes in. Let's take that back again. Again, I think you just need to get out earlier, innit, the middle guy here. Just get across, and the keeper gets done, and it's just... Again, you'd be very disappointed if you're Nottinghamshire here, because the Spire don't really do too much with this. And Rosie doesn't even catch it properly, he just sort of scuffs it. But here again, we've got another goal. Within the space of 3 minutes, there's 2 goals. And that's tough. It's very tough. It's a decent little play. But you can see when John moves the ball around that quick, right? It goes to show that you don't really need to hit the ball perfectly, right? Like Rosie Dack just scuffs that, right? But it's enough to go in. Because the pace was already generated on the ball. It's a lot easier to play with people who can generate pace for you. If you're the one trying to generate the pace, it's very difficult. From my personal experience. But yeah, Nottinghamshire moving the ball back quite nicely, but it breaks to Rosie. Rosie takes a touch, dribbles it down the line. She's trying to get a flick. Flick isn't the greatest, but Brad's there. John's there, I think that's a 2-on-1. Yeah. And Brad Bates and John Balding too close to each other there. Obviously the 2-on-1 rule is in effect. Obviously Brad there tries to flick it. It gets across to John. John gets it to Rosie. Rosie's waiting for it. Deflection. John's trying to get it across. And Balding's on the ball. And Leighton is battling him. John tries to get the flick, doesn't quite get it right. But it's good battle, well done. I mean, that's a 2-on-1. But good flick out. Rosie tries to get across, not there. Tom Kelly, can he get to it? Yes, he can. I think that's a 2-on-1. Yep. It's difficult because Rosie had to get back there. So she does good actually covering here. And a 2-on-1 sometimes you have to give them away to protect your own goal. That's well played, but can Nottinghamshire do anything with it? So Leighton on the ball. Looks like he's trying to get it to Sam. Yeah, he does, but the ball's not great. John just intercepts it, flicks it out. But Sam there blocks it off. Again, John's going to take it straight into the gap towards where Brad is. Brad tries to take it on. Leighton is there. They're both battling. Doing well. That's a great little flick from Brad. Rosie tries to get to John, scuffs it, but it works out. Brad Bates back to, yes, it's excellent football. Back to Dak. She gets it to Balding. Balding misses the front bumper. That's a collector's item there. You rarely see that. I think I've seen John miss the ball maybe 5 times in my lifetime. That could be one. But Brad there takes out. Should be a 2-on-1 there. Ref plays advantage. Brad backs off, tries to create space, tries to get round the keeper. It's good little control here. Brad needs to flick this to John. He does. John has a shot and great save there. And got Kieran on the ball. Good little control, kept it in, well played, but he just lost control. Brad Bates is there. Takes the ball, gets it into the corner. Kieran giving him a fight. Good flick to John. John front bumps it to Rosie. Rosie really should be scoring there. But I think he's given either a foul or 2-on-1. Didn't spot it. I think it was a 2-on-1. So Matthew here with the goal kick. Got Sam Langley on the wing. That's the obvious John. You can see John's already trying to read it. But Brad Bates cuts it out, goes straight almost to Rosie, but the keeper cuts it out back to John. That's it. Sam, don't hit that, mate. I would try control and dribble. But yeah, Matthew's doing a good job here. And number 5, yeah, tries to take him on. That's a good flick from John. Rosie, not quite sure what she's doing with that there. gives away a 2-on-1, unfortunately. Right. Rosie Dak needs to be a bit more decisive on the ball. Sometimes it's difficult playing at that speed. So your thought process needs to be very quick. But yeah, Sam gets the ball across. John's there. He goes for the full hit. Excellent pass to Rosie. Rosie takes a touch. Can she get the pass across? Nope. Unlucky with that. It's good play, John. It's there. Sam's fighting him. It's good play here. Sam's just giving it his best shot. But John there uses the back wheel. There you can see. He's trying to flick it out. Can he get the flick? Yes, he can. Not quite a lot of power on it, but a good play anyway. Oh, and John missed the ball again. Again, you don't see much of that, do you? Ball down. Brad miscues it. It goes straight to John, luckily. John tries to flick it to Rosie. Rosie does get on the end. That's it. Well played there, Leighton. Good solid defense. Wins the throw as well. Sam Langley to take it. And they've got support. Kieran is down the line. Leighton front bumps it to Kieran. Kieran tries to get back to Sam. Not quite. John's there to cut it out. Tries to front bump it to Brad. Doesn't work out, but now it does. Good passing. I think there John needed to go across the goal. Or across the pitch for me. If I take that back. So I'm chewing gum as well at the same time. I shouldn't really be chewing gum. But anyway. As this ball comes to John, I think John needs to find Rosie Dak here. So do you think he goes back? I don't think that was the right play. But that is a good ball anyway. Rosie can't quite get it. John with a heavy touch and rolls out of play. Sam Langley with the ball. Gets it to Kieran. Kieran gets it back and Sam misses the ball. But again, John's there trying to battle it. And he goes round. And again he flicks it off. Goes for the full hit. Not quite the right accuracy. But Rosie's there. Gets it back to John. John back to her. She takes a nice touch. But loses a little bit of control. Hits it off Sam. That's a 2-on-1. But the ball went out of play anyways. So spire ball. So, Balding with the kick. He looks at Brad to tell him he's going to hit it there. Doesn't quite work out, but he still gets the ball back. Rosie gets it to Brad. Brad with a fake shot. He takes it down the line. Sam's trying to play it off him, and well played, Sam Langley. Well done. Plays it off. Brad gets the throw. Again, Langley with the throw. It's got Kieran in the middle. Finds Leighton. Leighton with a good touch. Tries to bait John in. John's not having it. Again, a spire kick. He's looking like he's going to shape it to Brad, but decides to go down the line to Rosie. Hits her quite soft. Rosie, I think, needs to play that back to John. So if I take that back, I'll explain what I mean. So I think here, because John hits the ball quite slowly here, I would want Rosie, right, to front bumper it. Use the front of her chair, front bumper it back to John. John can then get it to Brad. Right, but because she's trying to get it across, but because John's not hit the ball hard, so he's not generating pace. So for you to generate pace is quite difficult, right? Like there's only a select few players in the world, in the league that can generate power, right? And John's one of those guys. Not everybody can do it, right? That's in the championship. This is where teams struggle. Because not a lot of players can hit the ball with power to catch people out. So when the ball's not got pace and you need to generate, it's very difficult. So that's why if the ball comes soft, front bumper is your best friend. Front bumper it back to John. But you see the play breaks down there because there's no pace on it. But this time you see the difference. You see the difference is what I'm talking about. And again, yeah, that's good. Can Rosie finish? And ooh! Jeez, how did she not score? I'm sorry, Rosie, if you're watching, but you really should be scoring that one. Now, I'll admit the ball comes quick to here, but I just think if you turn literally, I don't know, a second earlier, not even a second, just like maybe half a second earlier, you score that. Because Leighton is nowhere near it. But I just want to take that back again just so you can see the speed. So if you compare it to this throw, see what I mean. See? John hits it really hard, right? And that makes it easy for Brad. Comes back to John, and this hit from Brad is superb, and Rosie's really got to finish that. But the reason why they created a chance there is because the ball across was good. Brad hits it, or John gives it to him with pace. Makes it easier for Brad to hit it across with pace. And literally all they needed was a finish, and that's 3-0. But it's unlucky with that. And John plays it off Sam, and it's a throw. We'll watch this throw and then we'll call it a day. Brad again, he's looking at Brad. Yeah, but doesn't quite get the pace on it, but Brad is there to block it. Sam is doing a great job here, just trying to battle him. So it's still in play. Well done, Sam, doing a great job. Brad just kept it in there, and it's the spire kick. Alright, let's just watch this one real quick. He gets it to John, but that's a foul from Kieran there. Is it a free kick? Should be free kick for Aspire. Alright, we'll just watch this free kick and then we'll stop it there. Alright, what's John going to do? Looks like he's going to hit it behind Brad. Brad's going to go for full hit. Yep. But the full hit doesn't have accuracy on it. I mean, that's a 2-on-1. Rest played advantage. It's a good ball by Kieran, but nobody's there. And yeah, I think we're going to stop it there. Alright, man, so the game actually ends 6-1, I believe. So if you do want to watch the full match without my commentary, there's always a link in the description so you can watch the whole match. But yeah, man, I'm just going to quickly go through the game. I think Aspire will be very happy with the 6-1 result. I think the 2 goals that we saw weren't the best goals, but I think obviously goals are goals, right? You're going to take it. But I think from a Nottinghamshire's perspective, they're going to be really disappointed with those 2 goals that they conceded anyway. They both could have been stopped. They weren't super plays where you're like, oh no, nothing you can do about it. I mean, there's definitely stuff they could do. I think 6-1's quite harsh on them because I think they played alright. But, you know, it is what it is. And when you're playing the top guys, it's small margins, you know. And when you're playing against players like John Balding, can hit the ball as hard as he can catch you out on his own. So it's quite difficult. But yeah, man, that's going to be anyway. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you like, subscribe and all that good stuff. But that's going to be anyway. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit. And peace.